Welcome back to Tech by Pike. Let's say you've stepped away from PC gaming for a while, or you're new to PC gaming, but you want to get PC gaming on the go. Let's say you travel a little bit and you want to get yourself a gaming laptop, but you don't want to plunk down 35 to 4 grand on a gaming laptop, but you still want to get a good quality laptop and get a good PC gaming experience. Well, I've got a number of budget-friendly laptops here that I want to review, and the first one up is the HP Victus. So I want to go ahead and unbox this, take a look at the chassis, the quality of the trackpad, keyboard, the screen, and then the internals. And then I want to have some initial thoughts at the end. But first I want to go over the specs of this particular laptop. It has a 15.6 Full HD 1920 by 1080 144 Hertz 9 millisecond response time screen, has a 12th gen i7 12650H processor, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 at 3200 Hertz, and that is one stick of 16 gigabyte RAM. So I don't know if there's two slots that you can swap out RAM, or if it's just the one that's soldered to the motherboard and there's one empty slot. I'm not exactly sure, so hopefully we'll be able to crack open the chassis and take a look at the internals to find out. Has a 512 gigabyte PCIe M.2 SSD, and then it has the RTX 3050 Ti with 4 gigabytes of DDR6. Has a Wi-Fi 6 card, and then camera 720p HD. So like I said, let's go ahead and unbox this. We'll take a look at the chassis, trackpad, keyboard, and then possibly the internals, and then I'll have some initial thoughts at the end. Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this here. Looks like we got the power brick here. I think we got also some more cabling. And then it looks like just the laptop remains. Wow, that was painful. Set that off to the side. Okay. Is that it? Looks like we got some propaganda that I missed in the box. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll set these off to the side. So, introduction, important product information. I'm going to drop that. Looks like it's an envelope. All right, gives us some setup instructions. Awesome, thank you for that. Check out the cables for the power brick. Pretty loosely put in there, great. Now, the power brick. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. Alright, we got the power brick here, and it looks like it's a 200 watt power brick. Set that off to the side. Okay, let's check out the power brick here. It's 200 watts, and it should be easy to open, hopefully. There we go. Nice long cable. All right. All right, so let's check out the laptop itself. Okay, for the main event, I like it. It's very unassuming. It's just got this kind of darker V here for Victus. And I will tell you, the chassis feels pretty decent. I mean, no real catches on the edges here that I can really feel. So that's good. There's a little bit of flex right in the middle, but around the edges, not so much. Let's see if we can open this up with one finger. So there's no lip there, so you got to be very careful. But it does open up with one finger. All right. There's a little bit of flex right in here if you push down. A little bit of flex on the keyboard. And then up here at the top underneath the screen, I don't feel any flex at all. All right, let's check out the trackpad. Clicks all the way to the top. There is a little bit of flex right there. But it feels very, very smooth. Pretty decent travel on the keys. They feel a little bit plasticky, but they feel like they're in there very solidly. I don't know. Actually, they're pretty nice. I like them. All right, let's check out the screen wobble here. Okay, let's check out screen wobble here. I'm going to open it up one more time with my finger. That time it was a little bit easier. Now there is a little bit of wobble. Let me pull that forward a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, definitely some wobble. We'll set it off to the side here. I want to just try flex. A little bit of flex there, you can see, and a little bit of flex at the bottom here on the screen bezel and the hinge here. So just be aware of that. All right, let's check out the I/O. We're going to start on the left-hand side here. We've got the power port, and apparently this supports fast charging. So if your battery life is on empty, it takes 30 minutes to charge halfway. That's pretty nice. And then you have your USB-A 3.0, and then a headphone jack, and then a full SD card slot. So that's pretty nice. And then it looks like we have a, I don't know if you can see this here, but a downward facing into the side speaker. On the right-hand side here, we have a USB-C port, and then we have an Ethernet jack and another USB-A, and then we got a HDMI 2.1 port. Lots of air intake on the bottom. You can see here where the vents are, and then we have some exhaust out the back, it looks like, if you can see that. So, pretty decent. I do believe this is a plastic chassis. Yeah, it feels that way. So there you go. We're going to go ahead and weigh this. Okay, we're going to weigh this laptop. The laptop alone weighs 5 pounds, 1.3 ounces, and with all the cabling and the power brick, comes out to 6 pounds, 6.4 ounces. Okay, we're going to take a look at the internals, but first I want to focus on the bottom plate here of the laptop. 7 screws securing this bottom plate to the chassis. They're Phillip head. They're very small, so be aware so you don't lose them. You got the 2 long rubber feet on the bottom here. Keep this laptop off the desk to keep better airflow while playing AAA games. Keep this laptop cool. You also have this fan grill here, but you notice that the fans are on the right hand side, which is interesting, and then the 2 speaker grills on either side, downward facing and off to the side. So it looks like we got a metal bottom plate, aluminum probably, yeah, and then maybe it's just the top of the laptop, the lid, that's plastic, and everything else is metal. Anyway, there you go. Let's set this off to the side here. First thing we see here is this really long 70 watt battery, so that's good. You got your 2 speakers here, a little small, and then you have your swappable Wi-Fi 6 card. You have your SSD. This is 512, and then you have an extra slot for another SSD. That's what that looks like. Well, it's what it's suggesting, but no connector here for an extra SSD. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe somebody who watches this video can fill us in and has some more info and can let us know, but I've never seen that before. Anyway, 2 RAM slots. Like I said, it's 16 gigs, so 2 8 gig DIMMs. Probably be upgraded, and then which is good news. We like that. And then the 2 heat pipes here, 2 fans on this side, keeping the GPU and CPU cool while playing AAA games. And I think that is really it. Pretty basic, actually. I am really curious about this second bay here. So if anybody knows or have seen this before, fill us in. That would be great. And I'll see if I can reach out to HP and maybe they can give us some more information around that. That's interesting. Okay, let's close it up. Little back bleed up at the top and around the edges, just ever so slightly.
Malfunction. The dark side begins the executions.
Obviously, never fought the Jedi, have you? You'll be executed. I can think of
You annihilate. Scream.
my command.
So that is the HP Victus 15-inch gaming laptop, and I will tell you, it's checking all the boxes as far as I'm concerned when it comes to a budget-friendly gaming laptop. So there seemed to be a little bit of flex on top of the lid and a little bit of flex on the keyboard and keyboard deck and right on the bezel where the hinges that keeps the screen in place. There is a little screen wobble if you did notice that, but plenty of I/O, plenty of opportunity for upgrading. I did notice that extra slot there with the SSD, where I think another extra SSD goes, but I didn't see any connector. So if somebody knows something about that, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll continue to reach out to HP to see if I can get some more information. Other than that, there was a little bit of backlight bleed when we first started up the laptop. If you notice, it's up in the corners there. But that's kind of a hit and miss, and I don't know if it's indicative to this particular Victus brand or lineup. Anyway, but keep it in mind. We were getting between 125 and 130 FPS on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that was set on high settings. And then we were also getting 97 FPS average on the in-game benchmarking tool for Shadows of the Tomb Raiders, and that was set to high, so pretty decent. I know that the graphics card, the RTX 3050 Ti, maxes out at 75 watts without, it doesn't come with Advanced Optimus, but it does come with Dynamic Boost 2.0. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do some additional benchmarking and some more game testing, and we'll also check out a lot of the features on this laptop and bring those to you. But so far, for a $1,300 gaming laptop, this thing is doing pretty well, and I'm really looking forward to bringing those other results to you as soon as possible. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it, helps the channel. Not only that, it gives us more opportunity to bring more videos like this to you, and for that, we thank you. We'll see you in the next one.